Hi, I'm Dorinda from PrimordialDor Tarot, and I'm here to do an Aries reading for September 9th to 12th, 2025. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck, and I'm going to do 15 cards. At this time, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe button. It costs you nothing to subscribe, and it helps me build this channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do. All right, Aries. What's going on with Aries? I'm going to cut the deck. All right. Calling upon the universe. Can I have some messages, please, for Aries? Some Aries, please. What does Aries need to hear today? What does Aries need to hear today? Three cards for your present situation. Top right-hand corner, steps towards the future. Top left-hand corner, what's helping and hindering you. Bottom left-hand corner, what's in your mind and psyche. Bottom right-hand corner is your karma and your destiny. Bottom of the deck's the overall. Bottom of the deck, we have Mercury and Virgo, 10 of disc wealth. All right, Aries. This is a 10 card indicating that some timeline, something in your life is coming to an end. It could be a living situation. It could be a job. It could be a love affair. But something's winding down and you're going to get some wealth in your life. It's coming at you, Aries. But as you can see, some of these coins are not as shiny as the rest. So it will be no more, no less. It will be exactly what you need. Exactly what you need. So it'll be different for everybody watching this video, right? Some of you need your first and last to move. Some need to fix the car. Some need to pay the insurance. It'll be exactly what you need. All right, Aries, coming in. Okay. Present situation, Aries. Mercury in Taurus, 5 of disc, worry. Okay, you got a little bit of worry going on. Okay, could be worried, financial worries, health worries, other worries, just general life worries. Okay, we all worry. And like what I say, what you focus gets bigger. What you focus on gets bigger. Okay, if you just worry all about those situations, they're just going to get bigger, the bigger problem. So what I say is you got to distract yourself from the worry. Okay, play music. That's what I do. Play your favorite music over and over. Go get lost in it. Do your favorite sport. Go do that. Go do something that makes you happy and distract your mind from the worry. And then the answers are more likely to come. While you're distracted, the answer to some of those problems will come to you, all right? You can't just sit there continually worrying. That's just no good. Card to the left, we have Princess of Cups, all right? She's all about love, up in her head, daydreaming about fantasies, desires, you know, romantic love. She's light energy. She's there floating with the dolphin of creativity and the swan and crystals coming off her gown. And she's just light, general, beautiful, light energy, thinking about love. All right, Aries. So when you're not worrying, maybe you're thinking a bit about love. Or maybe that's what's making you worried. Distract yourself anyways, right? Okay, Aries. Card to the right, we have Mars and Leo, 7 of Wands, Valor. Okay, so you got the valor and you can handle things on your own, Aries. You can handle those worry problems. This card is like if it's a soldier's battle and the war is going to be won by one soldier and one soldier alone, it will be you. So you can handle anything that comes your way, Aries, on your own if you have to, no problems. Steps towards the future. Middle card, we have Major Arcana. We have number 20 of the Major Arcana, the Aeon card. Okay, so indicating that some timeline, something in your life is coming to an end, like this 10 card. The last card is 21, the universe, otherwise known as the world. This is otherwise known as judgment. Okay, so both cards indicate something's coming to an end. And the universe is asking you to go through that portal. Everything you want is on the other side of that portal. But you do not know that. Okay, and it's asking you to take the great big leap of faith and go through that portal, Aries. Everything you want's on the other side. because you're walking away kind of like from one timeline to another. You're going to start a whole new timeline in your life, okay? You got to walk through that portal, and that steps towards the future. That's the first thing you have to do, Aries. Card to the left, we have Mars in Pisces, 10 of Cups, satiety, another 10 card. All right, so that's 3 cards now, indicating that something in your life's coming to an end. Could be just where you live, you know? It could be a love situation. Could be a job. Anyway, something's coming to an end. This is the Thoth Tarot deck, and this 10 of Cups is the 10 of Cups, like in the other deck, Rider-Waite-Smith. You got all 10 cups. But Mr. Crowley made it this way. Satiated. You got it all, but then you get bored. You got everything, right? But that gets boring after a while. You know, you're satiated. You can't eat that chocolate cake every single day, all the time. You get bored of it. So something's coming to an end. Universe wants you to walk through that portal. Get on with it, Aries. You're bored. You need a new challenge in life. You need a new challenge. All right, Aries, card to the right. We have Major Arcana. We have the Tower card. Eye of Horus coming in. Wow, this is unexpected event will happen. Okay, change everything up. The Tower only takes away things that are no longer needed in your life. This kind of goes along with the 2 10s as well. Something's going to be over. The Tower only takes away things you don't need anymore. Whether it be items, you know, stuff that you keep dragging around from move to move. I know I'm doing it. You know, you got to donate it, sell it, lighten yourself up, make room for the new stuff. So if you haven't done that, Tower's going to do it for you, all right? And it could be people in your life that they're just not vibing on the same vibration as you anymore. They could be from way back in the past. And, you know, you've elevated yourself, you've changed, and they don't vibe with you anymore. So it might be people need to go, and items need to go, relationships that need to go, that aren't working anymore. And it could be thought patterns and belief systems holding you back from certain things in life. Sometimes they got to go. A belief. It's only a thought you've been thinking, so you can change the thought you're thinking, and you can change the belief. You know, just maybe you learned it growing up when you were a kid, just observing. You didn't know. And then you grow up and those things, that doesn't ring with you. You know, that's not right. You can change them. Anyway, the Tower is not to be feared. There's a lot of endings here and changing here. All right. No wonder you're a little bit worried, right? All right. What's helping and hindering you? Middle card. We have the Princess of Discs. Okay, well, she's a help, big help. She's all about creating disc, material resources, and wealth. She indicates a pregnancy, if you could be pregnant or know somebody that could be pregnant. All right, she's pregnant, but at the same time ready to go to war. This princess, all right? And, you know, she's all about building an enterprise that thrives, grows, expands, and continues to bring in the revenue. That's what she wants to do. And she'll do it, you know, she can do anything, any kind of an enterprise, an art enterprise, a business that brings in the money, anything. All right, so like what I say is if it isn't an actual human baby, the project you want to do is the baby. You want to get up every day and, you know, take care of your baby and watch it grow. And that gives you excitement in your life too when you're a little satiated. You want to start something new, right? And use her energy to build something new that gives you a new interest. Whatever project you're doing, you can change it, do it different ways. You know, gives you interest every day. So she's powerful, really powerful on the building. All right, she's a big help. Card to the left, we have 5 of Swords, defeat. Okay, so the defeats are a help, actually, because they've taught you well. They've taught you well, like, you know, you've had defeats in your life in love, defeats in business, lots of defeats. But they're lessons in life. That's how the universe teaches you. You have to know one end of the stick to know the other end of the stick when you get to the big success, right? the big success. You have to know these defeats first. All right? And they just are lessons in life, teaching you. So, you know, you don't curse them or anything. They're there for a reason, those defeats. Teach you how to build then. You know, you'll know how not to do it. Card to the right. So that's kind of a help. I wouldn't say it's a hindrance. It's a help because it's teaching you not how to do it. Third card here, we have Major Arcana. We have the Hierophant card. Okay, so that's the universe stepping in and helping you, Aries. All right, you're getting downloads from above, transmissions from above. You can see the light coming in that window, and that's that transmissions coming in. This is about knowledge and discipline and study. Okay, you might be studying for a new career. You know, I'm always studying. I just never stop learning. I love studying and learning new things. Always learning new things. Okay, and being disciplined about it. If you pick a topic you want to learn about, then you be disciplined and keep your notes in the books and don't let people distract you from what you're doing. And, you know, maybe you want to be a mentor. Mentor somebody or be under the mentorship of somebody else. It's all about learning, sharing knowledge, okay? That on a topic that, that both people really, really love to study and learn more about it. And, you know, the thing is here is that you stick to your guns and you don't let people distract you, okay? And you've got the fortitude to keep going and not be distracted. And that helps you forward yourself in life. And you've got these tens and endings. So maybe you're studying something new, all right? Never ends. There's always more to learn, right? Always more to learn. So you kind of closing some doors and you open new ones and you study for it. All right, Aries, that's beautiful. What's in your mind, in your psyche? All right, middle card. Got the Star card, Major Arcana. All right, Aries, that you're thinking this is about love, all right? And keep your eye on that one star in sight because this is wishes being fulfilled. This is wishes being fulfilled, Aries. You're going to get your wishes fulfilled. But this is about love, and this is about self-love. You've got to love yourself first before you can love anybody else. So as you can see, she's pouring that elixir of love from that cup. She's pouring it all over herself, all right? So you've got to take care of yourself. That's what I say here. Self-care, self-care, self-care. You know, eat the right foods, exercise, you know, spoil yourself, go for a massage, go do this, go do that. You don't have to tell anybody because they'll think, oh, who do they think they are? Well, no, I'm the star. I'm shining, I'm glowing, I'm beaming, man. I'm getting the whole thing. I'm getting the whole package. All right, Aries, you got to take care of yourself. And you are the star. And you know it. Center card in your mind. You know it. And you've got to take care of yourself. Because, you know, people love you. And if you want to love other people too, you got to love yourself first. And that's beautiful. You are the star. Beaming, glowing. People don't know what's going on with Aries. Who do they think they are? Anyway, card to the left. In your mind and psyche, Aries, we have Sun in Leo, Six of Wands, victory. Okay, a beautiful 6 card. Living in the middle of the tree of life. Emotionally stable and balanced. And you're heading for victory, and you know it. All right? And you know it. And you're working hard. You're working hard to better your knowledge and better yourself and learn about different things. All right? And you know, the tower's coming in. And this is the new after the tower. You know, victory and love and discipline and knowledge. All right? Interesting things. All right, Aries. And you know it. You know you're the star. You know you're heading for victory. All right, Aries, in that new study of yours. All right, Aries, third card. What's in your mind and psyche? We have Sun in Gemini, 10 of Swords, ruin, the third 10 in this reading. Okay, indicating, boy, something is so over in your life, whatever it is. Plus this one here, 3 10s and the Aeon card. So, whether it's where you live, you're moving, or a love is over, you're getting a new one, a job, maybe you're quitting a job, you're going to go full-time on something else. whatever. Something's over. And this is the Thoth deck, and this is Ruin, called Ruin. And so how I explain this card is there's a tamping down of creativity in your life. Like due to circumstances. If you're a musician, an artist, a writer, a photographer, some sort of creative thing that you do, whether you do it full-time or part-time, is you're not able to do it due to circumstances. Maybe, you know, you're a musician and you had to move to a small apartment and the piano don't fit in and it's in storage, right? You can't make your music. That's ruin. Tamping down of creativity due to circumstances. Or you're an artist, you can't paint because your place is too small. You can't, you know, that's tamping down of creativity. So this is what I say about that, is you cannot continually tamp down that creativity for years and years. If you keep doing it, not doing the creativity, not letting it flow, it will show up as a disease in your body. That is what happens. Okay, so something's over. Maybe it's a living situation where you can't do your creativity, but something is definitely over in your life with these 3 10s, and then you'll get to the new situation, right, where you can do your talent, you know, more of the time, right? That's what that is. All right, Aries, the final section is your karma and your destiny. All right, Aries, middle card, we have the Fool, 0 of the major arcana. So this is the loop, the link that hooks number 21, the universe, to number 1, the Magus. This is the in-between time. This is that clasp. And this is the Fool, where you get to, you know, you're starting a new cycle. Obviously, you are starting a new cycle, and this is it. Middle card of your karma and destiny. So it's, I call it no time, no space. You know, you get to float around and figure out what do you want to do, where do you want to go. You know, you got great ideas, you want to do stuff, and this is all about new growth. He's dressed in green, signifying the new growth, holding a pine cone in one hand, signifying new growth, wand in the other, creating his new reality, because you create your own reality, all right? And you create it by your vibration. So you get to have anything you want if you understand that. Okay, hold the vibration of the person, place, thing, or situation that you want, and you'll attract it in your life, because it's an attraction-based universe, and like attracts like. So you get to pick what you're going to vibe at, what you want to do. So this is that beautiful time before the universe asks you to take that big leap of faith and go down the path that is not there. You have to trust that the path will form as you go, all right? But this is just that before. And then you're going to go down that path, okay? So this is all beautiful. And this is all the creativity of the universe. And it swirls around, and it coalesces right there in the middle. And so this is a beautiful card. This is the beginning of a new cycle. We had all the ending cards. And now here we go, off on a new cycle. Card to the left, we have Major Arcana. We have the Chariot card. You're going on your new cycle. Away you go. You're in the Chariot. Red wheels of intention have been set. Armor's on, visors down. Don't talk to anybody. Don't tell anybody what you're doing, because they'll try to pull you off course, just like this card. You're studying hard. You want to learn. Don't let them distract you. Don't let them distract you. Right? Keep eyes focused where you're going. You've won a battle. You've won, and you are in that Chariot heading for your new situation. To your new situation, Aries. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. And the universe has your back. It's guiding you. It's got you in there. All right? And it's clearing the path for you and guiding you and getting you to your new situation. Okay? And you're going as a winner. All right, Aries, this is beautiful. Off to your new situation that you worked so hard for, and you are the star. It's beautiful. What a beautiful reading. Oh, I love it. The final card and the outcome of this reading, Aries. We have Major Arcana. We have the Moon card. Okay, Aries, this is... There's just some things you're not seeing right at this moment. Some things are being hidden from you. Okay? You're in the chariot. You're heading off. You don't know the whole story about everything. There's some things. The little scarab beetles in the ground holding that sun. When the ground gets warm enough, he knows. And he'll carry that sun through the dark, scary forest. And then the sun's going to come up and illuminate everything. And the truth will be seen about everything. So, you know, the things that are being hidden from you then will be shown. So, you know, you're leaving a situation. Maybe there's some things there you still don't know. But soon that sun's going to come up and shine. And then the truth will be seen. And you are on your way to your new situation. And you get to pick it. All right, Aries, what a beautiful reading. I'd like to conclude with one animal spirit card, please, for Aries. Okay, one popped out. Electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Bring your ideas to life. That's it. That's what this one's all about. Doing your due diligence, study and work in that new subject or whatever it is you want to learn, or, you know, co-create with someone else. Bring it to life, Aries. Eel spirit. All right, Aries, that was a great reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I did, and I'll catch you next time.